く鐘4人だけ残されたのなら見つけたぞ犯人はあなただ暴かれた嘘にちょっと楽さない謎は解けた焼きむしる方発を振り乱しながら口笛鳴らしてそうだね影と時に思う今どこにもいない過ぎ去る季節
Try again. Hello, space dogs. I knew I'd forget something, and that would be turning the audio on. But I think I got everything else. But anyway, hey, welcome. I thought it was I was amused as the intro was running that like the intro started in the stream, which of course is pre-recorded, right? But then probably like 2 seconds later, it happened on the game itself. So like by the time I turned the camera on, we are probably roughly in the same place in the attract mode that the intro would have been if it if it were live. But anyway, welcome 3 days in a row. Holy shit. That never happens. I think it's happened before, but rarely happens. But yeah, gonna take a look at kaimei riddles today in my quest to get to Unilab by this week. Which theoretically, cross fingers, should happen since that's literally the next one. But yeah. James Zerko, welcome. You were to the stream that was announced like 2 minutes before it was before it went live. So you thanks for ringing the bell, I guess. I have to assume. I made like a pledge to myself long ago in the that I would never like ask people to like or subscribe or ring the bell. I think I did it one time like as a joke, but like I just never do it because whatever. Like if you do it, cool. If you don't, that's fine too. But I will thank you. Like if you did it, thank you. So, all right. What am I doing? Oh yes. What am I doing? You're playing a game, Brian. Good job. Hey, Kelly, how are you doing?
確認できたよ。暗証番号を入力してね。
Wow, it's so nice now that I fixed my keypad and you can
ゲームの始め方は何でね。
punch your passkey in, or your passcode in without like mangling the crap out of the buttons. Okay. I have played this before, and I have played it online. So I should have some progress already, although I don't know how much, and I honestly don't know how any of it works anyway, so whatever. Just gonna pick things and see what happens. Oh, I guess I can do this, and then set, watching the old streams made you arrived early so you can push times. Okay, cool. Give me like give me at least one warm up round here real quick before I open it up to oh, these are sorted by... Alright, well, I guess I'm playing this. I just realized that these are sorted by difficulty, apparently. That must be what I left this... what mode I left it in last time I played this. Whenever that was.
Here we go! Are you ready?
Not too bad, not too bad. I will tell you, when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh man, my arms are sore. And I was like, what's going on? I'm like, oh yeah. 2 days in a row of poppin' streams. That'll do it, I guess. Let's see. Oh, this is one of your favorite poppin' musics. Nice. Yeah, it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. I dig it. I feel like, I was saying in the Usaneko stream that I think that is the modern poppin' music that I've played the most of, and then I would guess this is probably second, second most, but kind of a distant second actually. I played a decent amount of it, but not a ton. And then, until the stream, I had played almost no Smile, what am I saying? Piece at all. And I've played a little bit of Unilab, but not not really that much. More Unilab than Peace, but still, just a very, very small amount.
Here we go! Are you ready?
What that really means is I haven't played that much Poppin other than on stream since Yusuneko. Oh, that was rocking. That was a rocking song. That was good. I enjoyed it. It was fun. You might have noticed I was having a good time.
Here we go! 一度きりの超能力者に空に好きな赤口 Just so we're small as we Sunday
I've gone all the way around. Are you ready? Hey, Nito. Oh, I like the little quills. That's cute.
フルコン
Ah, you've done better.
Thank you for playing.
Okay, you were someone. Hold on. Someone was explaining how the unlock or how the event works. Sorry, I'm not on camera right now. The computer that's running the chat is across the is across the room, so I had to walk over there. So the event is choose a character and find the riddles for unlock the song. Well, it would probably be easier for me to find the find the riddles if I could read them. Should I be picking is like the key to pick songs that the character, like that character's songs? I'm guessing that would be, if I had to take a wild guess based on how pop and music goes, that would be my guess. And James, you said this is the Bugatti game you've never tried. You mean pop and music in general, not just this pop and music, not just kaimei riddles. You mean pop and music at all? You've not played? It is a very fun game. I would say that I said this on the last stream. I think I really enjoy pop and music. I think one of the things that drew me, I think like many people, right? The first rhythm game that I ever played was DDR. And I think one of the things that really drew me to it was like the physicality of it, where, you know, it's like you're hearing some cool music, right? And you get to actually like move and you know, move your body, and it's fun. Like it's a fun like body experience, right? Like it's more than just, you know, you're not just seeing the motion on screen, you're actually participating in it, right? And I think I like pop and music for a similar reason, because of the scale of the controller, right? It's like it's not lower body, but it's upper body, and it's a lot of like big motions, you know, that are very fun to do. And there you go. That's my pitch. Pop and music. Try it out. Anyway, so Callie, you said you started playing pop music. The one that introduced you is Fantasia. The one that made you play it a lot is this one. Nice. I'm trying to remember what the first pop and music I played was. It was one that was just a number. I would guess 8. But I don't remember exactly. Is there a poppin' game that only supports HD cabs? Not yet. No. All of the games, I think, including Jam and Fizz, the current one, all still will run on the original cabinet. So there you go. They're dragging it along. I mean, quite frankly, DDR dragged it out for an awful long time too, right? I mean, yes, you're right. A3 was the last one, but that was, you know, 20 some odd years in, like almost 25 years in, right? By the time they finally ditched the original cabinets, and they were like, sorry, no more. But let's see, Zurka said played Peace, played kaimei riddles the most, but not a lot of Unilab. Yeah. So I'm similar in that, well, I didn't start with Peace, but I played a lot more kaimei riddles, and I have not played very much Unilab. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you said probably be a matter of time before they ditch the SD. I mean, I guess that's probably. I mean, so the game engine has not fundamentally changed all that much in probably 10 years now, 10 or 15 years, really. So if you're playing on an original cabinet like this one, very likely you're playing on the hardware that came with, or that was the upgrade for these cabinets with Pop-In 15, which was, God, what, 08 or something like that? I don't know, like a long time ago. So it's very, very old hardware. And it still works because the game is just not that demanding. I don't know what they really would necessarily do to it. I know that they were gonna do that like series reboot with whatever the game was called that I don't remember, that had like the different thing and the different whatchamacall. Pop-In 15 was 2007. Yeah. So my point. A long time ago, right? So that's what math is hard. 18 years ago. Shit. So we're talking about a friggin' old PC, right? That if you're playing Unilab or Jam & Fizz today on one of these cabinets, you're probably playing it on that 2007 PC. And I will tell you that in 2007, it wasn't that great a PC even then. So, yeah, it's just not that demanding of a game. Anyway, what I was saying is they were going to do that reboot that got canceled. So I don't really know, like, what are they going to do? You know, like, what would they necessarily change about the game so fundamentally that it would not work anymore on these? But that being said, we are also talking about, 18-year-old PCs now running in these cabinets, and these cabinets are even older than that. So you're talking about 25-ish year old, 25-year plus old cabinets in some cases. Like this one, is a first gen cabinet, one of the yellow ones. They're old, and mine has the advantage of being in a house, so it doesn't get run through the ringer all the time. It's played pretty lightly by it's played pretty lightly by arcade standards, but the issue, but any one of these machines that is like live in a public arcade, they're probably beat to death, and they're probably falling apart. And speaking of falling apart, I had to like glue the door back on my cabinet the other day because like this little white strip here just broke off, and the door is attached to it, so the door just fell off the cabinet. And I mean, it's literally just the cabinet is literally just glued together. Yes, I repaired it with glue, but that's the way it's made. Like this piece, it was just glued to the other piece that it's stuck to. There were a couple of staples in it. I probably just hold it while the glue cured in the when it was manufactured. But it's not. I mean, those staples were not anywhere near beefy enough to be doing any like heavy lifting, literally, right? So, yeah, I mean, even here, this cabinet is starting to like come apart. So yeah, I can imagine that a lot of the like SD cabinets are just gonna kind of, age themselves out for the most part. James, you're saying that, like, technically, World could probably still run on SD. Yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it is running on a new game engine, right? And so they would have had to, so they were targeting newer hardware. I don't think it would actually necessarily run on the PC that they used to upgrade the old cabinets. But at the end of the day, they probably were going through and doing, it was one of those things where it's like, well, if they're moving to a new engine anyway, do we really want to go through the effort to make an SD, version of the game, and make sure that it's all, optimized and working, and make two different sets of art, basically, and all of that crap, right? For how many of those original cabinets are still out there at this point? Not that many. So I think they probably just made the decision, and it's not worth it. And so, yes, I think eventually, pop and music may find themselves in that situation as well. But I have no idea when that's going to be. But yeah. Because that's the other thing too, is, if they wanted to make an upgrade kit, that's all new hardware, that means, that's yet another upgrade or another variant that they have to support. Because, for instance, I believe World will still run on the black HD cabinets, the DDRX cabinets, with new hardware. But those, like the wiring and stuff in those is not the same as the wiring that was in the original cabinets. So it's like, now they have to, design and build another harness for the old cabinets, and it's like, do they really necessarily want to do that? Again, it's one of those, while there's 10,000 of them out there, sure. While there's 1,000 of them out there, maybe not anymore, right? Anyway, going off on a long diatribe, I'm going to go look. I think a bunch of... I'm just making sure I didn't miss any other... interesting things while I was running my mouth and babbling. Show you a DDR for hands. There, you happy? Yes, I'm happy. Do I have every song unlocked? I don't know. We'll find out. Good thing about this event is you can choose any character to unlock the song. It's not necessary to choose one specific song in general. Okay, to be honest, experience. Yep, there's something I like about parties. They kept a huge amount of old songs. Yeah, unlike DDR, which eliminated a huge percentage. Yeah, for sure. The song list in pop and music is quite large, and they definitely retain a lot of things, going all the way back into the very, 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 very early games, really all the way back to the beginning. It's a much more additive series, I think, than DDR. DDR seems to be like, okay, chuck all this stuff out, add some new stuff, right? Not that we don't lose songs in Pop-In, but we don't lose nearly as many. But then, Ghidorah, holy shit, like, how many songs were in that freaking game? Like, over 1,000. It's huge. That is a huge, huge song list. James, to be honest, you love the DDRX cabinet. Yes, me too. It's my favorite one. And that's why I got one, even though I already had an original. That was my... Gosh, how many... I want to say that was like 20... Well, I don't even remember what year that came. It's been probably... Was that before COVID even? Shit, I don't remember. It's been a while that I've had it, but I certainly didn't need it. That was a machine that I wanted, not one that I needed, because I already had DDR. But you know, anyway. But yeah, I love the lights and just like the overall design of the cabinet. It's just, I think it's for me it's peak Konami. Like, it is one of the prettiest cabinets that I think they've made, in my opinion. But Flying Squirrel Man, hello. I know that was probably like 8 minutes ago, but I'm catching up because y'all got me to talking. So this is old school Brian Ho streaming, right? Where I've stopped playing and now I'm just talking for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. But I mean, again, I will say, when I was saying that one of the reasons that I like one of the reasons I like DDR is the like the physicality of it. But the real thing that has kept me in all of these games, that's really brought me to that really like sucked me into these games and has kept me playing them for now over 2 decades, is these connections, like being part of a community of people that are into it, and we meet and we play together and we have fun, and it's it's a good time. And I know I've said this a bajillion times on stream, but like I don't come down to the basement to just play games by myself all that often. I mean, it does happen occasionally, but it doesn't really happen that often. Usually the only time I come down here is if I have friends over and then we'll play, or if I'm going to do a stream, because like I don't want to do this by myself. And sure, you all aren't in the room with me, which would be cool, but at least I get to interact with you, and that's fun. That's part of it for me. But anyway, TDX Sound Voltex U beat could also be the same as well for only HD cabs. Actually, Sound Voltex didn't they cut off the original cabinets at this point? I thought that happened. I thought it's Valkyrie only now. U-Beat, I mean, that's a whole nother story. 2DX, I guess, still supports SD, sort of. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, especially for especially 2DX, I think is very easy for them. It was very easy for them to continue supporting the old cabinets, because it was at least always widescreen, right? So yeah, maybe they have to downscale the graphics for the older cabinets, but they don't have to like fundamentally change the layout the way they do for, say, DDR, right? Where it's like, oh, it's widescreen on the HD cabinets, but it's still 4:3 on the SD cabinets. So, you have to make sure that things aren't off the screen. And that oftentimes means, oh, you have to kind of adjust the layout and make sure that it, and again, like I said, that takes some effort. And like I said, that's effort that they probably want to, like I said, would be willing to do for 10,000 customers, but would they do it for 1,000 customers? Maybe not. And of course I'm making those numbers up completely. Like, I have no idea what the numbers are, but you get my point, right? There are fewer and fewer of those old cabinets out there, so there's less and less incentive to continue to put forth the effort to support them. So it makes sense. And when I say fewer of those cabinets out there, I mean fewer of those cabinets out there who are like actually going to buy something from Konami, right? I don't mean like all the ones that, you know, got exported to wherever and, you know, are still running Extreme or something, right? But literally more than 3,000 songs. Oh, you're talking about Gitadora, I think, probably. Yeah, a bajillion. It's so huge. James, personally looking at the white cab, doesn't look that interesting. I'm kind of similar. I mean, I like it. It's clean, but it is kind of dull if you ask me. And the fact that like the panels, the stage panels don't light up is like, that's a bummer. Brian's stream is a podcast with the game in the background. Yep, that's if that's what you were expecting, you're in the right place. But Coding Monkey, do you play DDR World at the arcade occasionally? I have yet to play World, actually. I have not been anywhere that has it yet. I was just looking, actually. I think it's been about 9 months since I've been to a round one, even. So, it's been a hot minute. Goku, hello, welcome to a game stream. Wasn't Resident the last version before you had to play on a lightning cabinet, Zerko? I don't think so. I mean, if you look right behind me, there's Epolis on a not lightning cabinet, so I'm pretty sure they're still supporting. I don't know about what is it, Pinky Crush now, I think, but I hadn't heard that they stopped supporting original or older 2DX yet. You played DDR820 on a Gen 1 DDR cab. Looked strange and kind of blurry, maybe because of CRT. Well, so if it was still the original CRT in there, you would be playing, 15 kilohertz. So like, what do you call 480i? And yeah, that is definitely not what we're used to anymore. But also, depending on how well that cabinet has been like maintained, again, if that's the original CRT from 1999, probably you're talking about a 25-year-old, CRT. They do require a little bit of maintenance over that length of time. So if it hasn't seen any, or if it hasn't seen any in a while, that picture probably may not look that great. It can do well, but they don't run forever if you don't at least take care of them a little bit. You're talking about Poppy Music has more than 3,000 songs in a game, in any individual game. Like they still have that many in these, I didn't realize Poppin' retained that many per game. I know that there's like a bajillion songs that have been in Poppin' over the years, for sure, but refer back to any Pump streams where it was more talking than playing the game. Yeah, well, here we are. In general, total songs in any Poppin' music. Wow. That's crazy. I think that's more than Gitadora then, right? I know Gitadora is like well over 1,000 per game, but I didn't think it was as many as 3,000. Either way, both Gitadora and Poppin' music, huge song lists, lots of stuff to play, very hard to get bored. But Goku, yes. Have you not been in one of these gaming streams at all before? So yeah, there's we have an arcade in the basement. Just so yeah, there's games down here. So this one is mine. But if you I don't have like cameras on everything. There are if you go to my YouTube channel, there is like a tour video and you can see everything that's here. Obviously you can only see like a very small section here right now. Actually, if I turn around and go to this camera, then you can see. Wow, if I'm looking that way though, it won't work. But you'll see like there's some more behind me back there. But there's about 20 games down here. I would say it's about three quarters rhythm games and about a quarter not rhythm games. Yeah, I didn't turn them all on today. I mean, I can. We can do it. Let's do it. We'll turn on the ones that you can see. Am I in the right thing? Okay, so what's over there? There's Pump. There's Crazy Taxi, and there's Daytona. There. So those should be on. Pump will take a second, but it should start like doing the blinking in a minute. I saw one. Okay. Is that the? I saw there was a blah blah blah. I saw there was a request earlier, and it has since scrolled all the way up. But I think that was the one. So is that in this version? Is that in Kaimei Riddles? I assume. Do you know what the rating is? That'll help me find it faster. In upper, is it gonna crush me? I don't know. Just so you know, like my range is like 40-ish. There's a few like 41, 42 that I can maybe do, but for the most part, like 40 is about my cutoff. There's 40s that I cannot pass for the most part, but some that I can. But actually, I can look at the Okay, I'm looking at what that looks like. And it is in upper. It's a 47 hyper. Okay, so that's going to be out of my range for sure. I can maybe do the normal, which I guess is a 37. So let's take a look. Should these hints actually say something other than question marks? This doesn't. I mean, my Japanese illiteracy would not be helpful there, but anyway. But the question marks are definitely not helpful.
Just so as far as we stop there.
not see it. So maybe it's not unlocked? It didn't look like it was any of those 27s. 37. You're right. Oh. There it is. Okay. We made it. My brain. I think I said 37 and then when I turned around, in my head it became a 27, which is. I'm glad it's a 37. I would prefer it as a 37.
Are you ready?
That will be challenging. 27 will probably be boring. Ooh, that was actually a lot of fun. Thanks. That was a good good request. Good suggestion. I appreciate it. 37 felt real good. 47 and 50, no way. That would have been bad. Or it would have been bad for me. It would have been bad for you. Do the sound. Unless this is one of the ones that's not actually really key to sound, which is fun. Can I play that song from Pop and 17 Techno Child? Sure. Let's look. So this one. Is this the one? The very last request ever? Oh, okay.
Okay.
And I saw someone was saying this is. Am I in for a dirty surprise? Is that what's happening here?
Are you ready?
Okay.
New record!
Slime molds. James, has it always been PC hardware? Absolutely not. Actually, Poppin is one of those games that has changed hardware. Well, it's funny because I was saying like it hasn't changed hardware in a long time. So like the newer cabinets do have newer PCs in them, but like it still runs on this old one. But I will say that prior to the PC, it definitely changed hardware several times. I can talk about it after this thing. What am I looking for? I'm looking for slime molds. It's Hyper 41. Okay. Thank you for that. That makes my job a lot easier. I will try the 41.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to pass it, but I will give it my best effort.
Here we go! Are you ready?
I didn't see the bar turn red ever, but I felt like I was like kind of hovering around in that zone most of the time. I feel like if I did that a few more times, I could probably get there. It was close. That is definitely like right at pretty much, you know, like probably if my ability is here, that was right there, right? It's like, ooh.
エクストラステージプレイしたい曲を選んでね
Alright. I know I could turn around and look at the chat and see if there's another request, but I'm just gonna do this real quick, and then we'll chat for a minute, and then we'll We'll get back.
Are
I don't know.
you ready?
I don't know what I'm talking about. That end was a lot.
Nice play.
Things happening. Something happened. I don't even know. A thing.
Thank you for playing.
Thing happened. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, so James, you were just curious if it was PC from the get-go. Nope, definitely not. I won't bore you with all the details, but I'm trying to think. I just want to know, because unlike a lot of unlike I think most of the other games, I feel like it has had more hardware changes than most. So like the first few were on DJ Main, which was the same hardware as Beatmania 5 key. Then it switched to Firebeat, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean chat in general. I think it switched to Firebeat, which is the same hardware as what else uses Firebeat? Keyboard Mania? Yeah. And then it was Python 1, which is the same hardware as Dancing Stage Fusion. And also relatively similar to Python 2. I mean, PlayStation 2 based. And then yeah, the PC. So I guess it maybe hasn't had as many hardware changes as I was thinking. I just feel like it had a lot early. Like at the same time that it kept changing hardware, the other games were more static. Now that we're, for the games that have lasted as long, 20 plus years, yes, I think most of them have now had probably close to that many changes now too. But yeah, and then PC wise, I want to say there's at least 3 different PCs that they've used, depending on like when the cabinet was made. So Anyway, it's a bunch. But yeah, this is an original cabinet that I bought it with Adventure in it, so it had already been upgraded to the PC. But like you can tell from looking inside of it that it was original. That it was that it goes all the way back to DJ Main, because like a lot of the wiring in there is, you know, is set up for that, and then there's, you know, all of the official Konami adapter kits that make it do what it does now. But no, there were a few Python 1 games other than Dancing Stage Fusion. I think Dancing Stage Fusion was the only DDR game on Python 1. But then, yeah, like, there were a few pop-ins that ran on that. And I think they used it for some other like non-Bimani games. Actually, let me show you something real quick. Be right back. So I don't know all of the details on this, but both the Python 1 and the Python 2 were PlayStation 2 based systems. And if you're familiar with the Python 2 at all, you'll know that like when you open up the box, there's literally just a fat PS2 in there, just kind of strapped in, and then there's like some cabling that goes to, you know, Konami's I/O board and everything that makes it so that it can, you know, interface with the DDR cabinet. But Python 1, Sony actually did. So this is like at least part of the board from a Python 1, and you can see that like under this shielding and heatsink is basically, you know, like a PS2 board, and then you can see on the front here are like the controller connectors and all of that stuff. So Sony did make a version of the PS2 that was intended to be like, you know, like an embedded system type of thing. That was which was what they used in the Python 1. So it was, you know, this guy. But I think what happened is Sony discontinued that. And so that's why the Python 2 came to be, is because I think Konami, you know, Sony didn't make this anymore, and Konami was wanting to, you know, make a PS2 based game, which makes sense. Like, it makes sense for them, you know, like Supernova 2, to make it as a PS2 game, because then releasing it on, you know, console, super easy, right? Because it's probably like 95% the same thing, because, you know, it's meant to run on the same system. But, you know, since they couldn't get these anymore, they were like, well, why don't we just get a PS2 and just chuck it in a box? Ta-da! We did it! So I think, like, so that is not like an official thing. That's like me compiling a bunch of stories that I've heard, and also like throwing a little bit of like logic at it. But I think that's kind of the story of the Python 2. That it's just, and that's why it's a PS2 in a case, PS2 in a box in a box, because couldn't get these guys anymore. This is dead, by the way. my Genji handed this to me and said it had been in the ocean, so it's kind of rusty. PS2 sold for thousands of dollars sitting inside a case. Well, again, remember, for thousands of dollars, you're not paying for the hardware. You're paying for the software. You're paying for the game. Because, like, obviously, the PC in any arcade game these days, and yeah, almost all of them run on PCs these days. Because why not? But there's nothing really special about it. Like, usually they're not great PCs. They're okay. So that's not what you're paying for. You're paying for the oh yeah, you're hearing. Wow, can you hear that? It's like low volume. The double X title loop. What's funny about it though is that it makes that like that electricity sound, on the logo screen where it's like. I keep hearing that over there, and I'm like, it sounds like there's, like an animal like scratching at something, and I'm like, whoa, what's going on? And I'm like, oh, whatever. But well, good to know. Good to know that the venerable Yeti is picking that up from, I would say. So. I think I have the attract loop on double X set to maybe like 20 or 30% volume. Like it's pretty low. Like I can hear it from here, yes, but it's not super high. And the mic, like I said, as you know, it's like right here above my head, and the pump machine is probably. I don't know, 12 feet away, maybe? Over that way? And technically, mostly behind the mic, where it shouldn't, where the mic would be less sensitive, because I have the mic is pointed, that way. But, anyway. Ooh, I'm just noticing there's a little glare on the screen. Not for me, but for the camera, and I'm trying to think which light is making that. Is it the big light? Nope. Must be this one over here. Did that fix it? Yep. I had readjusted this light over here earlier, and I didn't see that it had made that little glare. What if I move it? Just a little. Oh well. Yeah, I think the issue too, actually, James, this is probably, and let me preface this by saying I'm not like, this is not a negative statement at all. But when you were talking about the not being able to hear me a couple streams ago or whatever, I ended up boosting the mic a little bit, so you're probably hearing the cabinet back there a little bit because like all of the mic levels are up. more than usual. So that may also be why it's picking it up. There's also a pretty solid noise floor in the audio. Again, should be drowned out by me or the game, whenever that's happening. But like if I'm real quiet, I've gone back to listen to like last night's stream and stuff like that, and like when no one's playing and like nothing's really making sound, there you can hear a lot of like just kind of room noise. But this room is not super quiet anyway. There's a lot of a lot of the games have fans that make noise. There's an ice machine down here that makes a bunch of noise. Not all the time, but when it does, it certainly not quiet. Anyway, you thought one time I had Phoenix in one of the streams and realized it wasn't. We did do one Phoenix stream from Boss Battle. That did happen, but no, I don't personally have Phoenix. I thought about it. I don't think it's probably going to happen, especially now, because I feel like Phoenix is probably pretty close to being on its way out. So I kind of don't want to buy into it now, for it, and then, just for, I don't know, and maybe you do, but it feels like they're probably going to do something new within a year, I feel like. So I think, the upgrade kits aren't cheap. Yeah, I definitely, I will, if Boss Battle upgrades, I will certainly ask if I can at least borrow the old Phoenix drive, and we can do a Phoenix stream and stuff like that. But I don't know if that's going to be the plan or not. But I would also consider, if I'm getting in if I'm getting in on early, I would prefer, if I'm going to spend the money on an upgrade, I'd like to get like the most time out of it that I can, especially like with the online services and all of that stuff. So I would think I would I don't know, I should start saving now is what I'm saying. Alright, let's get back to it. Are there any Sarah B, this is your favorite, I take it. I dig it, it's fun. I was thinking, actually, when we were playing Usaneko last night, I was like, the background music, like all the menus and the theme and stuff like that, for Usaneko, I really like, kind of like the symphonic, nature of it. It feels very nice. I like this too. But Usaneko just had a real rich sound to it that I was enjoying quite a bit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just picking stuff. I think on some of the later Pump streams, I think I started to have a chat monitor, facing so that I could see when I was facing the machine. I could really use that right now. Because the chat monitor is over here for me, so I can only see from here. When I'm facing the game, I can't see what's going on with the chat, and that would be helpful. But I'm probably not going to bother to set that up because I'm reaching the end of these streams, I think. Oh, this song. Oh, I missed this one. No, wait. Not that one. There's another one from the same, like, show in here, right? I did that one earlier. Alright, I'm almost out. Sure. We just did a chiptune song. Let's do another one. Or at least that certainly sounds very chiptuney.
Here we go.
Of course, that makes me want to do the Goonies Are Good Enough.
Are you ready?
Let's see. Festum duodecimum in peace. 31, 41 in hyper. Okay. Let's take a look.
プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
In peace. There it is. Oh boy. When I see Harmonov, I'm assuming I'm in for trouble. Lots of speed changes, right?
Here we go.
Oh boy.
Are you ready?
okay. For a sight read, I'm pretty happy with that. That wasn't too bad.
Here we go!
Alright. Region. Of course, I can't pronounce that, but I will look for it. So it's level 38 in Kaimei. Okay.
あの日君のことを知ってから世界が広がる
So we're looking for... Is that it? Is this it? This is it.
Okay.
Oh, and Cerebi, Boss Lagaba, I don't think so. So
Okay.
I'll take that as a request. I'll take it under advisement.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Whew. You can see the 2DX crashes in your brain. Cute. Didn't I say in one of my pump streams that I wanted to get a chat monitor and I cab next to the cab? I thought I did it. I thought I did it for at least one of them? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought about it. Maybe I just said I wanted that and I never actually did it. But yes, I would like to do that. That way, you know, when I'm actually playing, I maybe won't like respond to chat, right, when I'm playing, because I'm kind of focused on something else, right? But at least I can kind of like out of the corner of my eye see that it's like moving or something, and then I can, you know, like between songs or whatever, just kind of like glance over and see if there's something that I should talk about, and then, you know, get right back. Because like the whole thing of having to like turn all the way around, that's like a lot more effort, right? Anyway, Cerebi, where is Bossa Gabba? if you want me to play it, give me a clue. Which version it's in and like its level rating. That's usually the easiest way for me to find stuff. And then Hip Rock 4. All right, let's do it. And then Polestar, you've got a request 2. More things I can't pronounce. The illiteracy is real.
確認できたよ。暗証番号を入力してね。ゲームの始め方を選んでね。OK。発信。
Okay, so you said Hip Rock 4 is a normal 35. Okay. Oh boy, here we go. My arms feel very heavy right now.
Here we go.
Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but this game is a lot of work.
Are you ready?
Oh, you! You little dirty trickster! I wondered what that question mark was going to be about. Man, I'm not exactly sure where I just dropped my bar so bad, because I felt like I was at least close. And then there was a section of a bunch of holds, and then I was like way, way down, and then just couldn't bring it back by the end. Wow, that those little speed gimmicks were rough. It's cool though. Like, I dig it. That's another one I feel like I could probably get to. Polestar. Where am I finding this in here? Are you just gonna make me look? I'm playing matches. No, that's not it. Okay. You believe it's an EX48, okay? Oh, I didn't see it, and I'm gonna get boned. Because I definitely know a 48 is going to just destroy me. Alright. We're gonna do it for the lulz, because, this is gonna sound like shit, y'all.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm definitely not capable of that. So I feel this is like how I feel people who have never played this game look at it and they're just like, oh my god, there's so much shit going on. How can you tell what to do? And like right now, that's exactly how I feel. I don't know. You're right, there is so much shit going on, and I don't know what to do either. So many chords. I'm dizzy. Jesus. Bonk. Okay. Got wrecked. Anyway, so Polestar, where can you give me a little bit of clue on where to find your request? In the meantime, I will look for Popper's Chronicle. She said is a 35 in normal. Is it? Peace, sorry. Okay. Sounded like the Simpsons theme song for just a second there. I was like, what? Where's that coming from? Oh boy, question mark. Question mark tempo. Hold on to your butts. What's it gonna do? It's It's gonna jump
you
out.
ready?
It's gonna jump scare Brian, is what it's gonna do. You little trickster! I wonder why they don't give, like, you know, a range, like they did on the classic song, right? Where it's just like between this and this question mark, but it was just like here's a number question mark, but it was just a lot of tempo changes.
Thank you for playing.
You wish you knew what was going on the chart. You cleared a 48, and that just looks like moon roots. Yeah, I remember that was It's like I kind of could I could see what was going on, but it, you know, it's always interesting, right? Because when you play these games enough, right, you get to where it's like, oh yeah, it becomes like almost automatic, right? Where it's like a pattern comes up on screen and you just kind of do the thing and you're not even sure what you did, but your combo's still going, so you're like, oh, I guess I guess my body knew what to do. But and I think when you get up into the much harder stuff, like, you just have to kind of rely on that, you know. You have to rely on, like, the ability that you built up over time, you know, practicing, where it's like, okay, like, you recognize a pattern and how to do it faster than you can actually, like, think through it. And because that one is so far above my level, you know, I don't have that pattern recognition, and my brain is trying to process it, and I'm just not fast enough. Just can't do it. I'd have a long way to go before I could get to that. Sweetie Pie, hello, how are you? 100-second kitchen battle. You know, I want to say in the last stream there was like a remix of that I played, not the original. But I mean, that's fine. I do enjoy that song. Yeah, I think so. Wasn't there? Was it in?
確認できたよ。
Was it in Peace?
暗証
Did we
番
just see
号を
it
入力して
yesterday?
ね。
Or was it? Or well, wait. Yesterday we were playing blah, blah, use NECA. So
ゲームの始め方を選んでね。
and then 2 days ago. You were dying yesterday? Well, I'm glad you didn't actually die.
オッケー。
Hold on 1 second. I don't. Maybe it wasn't a remix, but it was definitely. It was definitely in the
遊ぶモードを選んでね。
in the sort of the game that I was playing, which wasn't 8.
ノーマルモード、キャラクターを選んでね。オッケー。プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
Maybe it was just an upper. I don't remember. Did you hear that though? It sounds like the Simpson theme for just a second. Anyway, so, all right. Well, I'll definitely play the original for sure. All right. I think I have done this at least once in the past. But this is like right at the top of my range, difficulty-wise. I
Here we go.
don't know that I'll be able to do it. We'll see. But the normal is like
Are you ready?
very easy, so.
Get bounced. Good feet.
Wow, he's quite a personality.
Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I could hear myself being behind the beat through a lot of that. I probably got a shitload of goods, didn't I? Nah, quite a bit. But hey, I made it. Thanks for the request. You want to try and AAA it? Do you play it on Do you play it on hyper, or are you playing it on normal? If you're playing it on
プレイし
hyper,
たい曲を選んでね。
Wowzers. Good job. Like, I have no idea what your level is, but like I said, that song is right. Wow, really? Amazing. Fantastic. Good on you. It's like, there's that chord section, and then the slowdown are just really tough for me. And highest you've done is a 48. Wow. Well, you are certainly better than me. Alright, while we're here,
Okay.
while we're
Okay.
hanging out in 8 land, oh, look at that! 573. Too slow.
Here we go. Are you ready? Here we
Not terrific. Passable, but definitely, holy shit, good attack hell. Look at that. The most goods.
Nice play.
I could feel it, I could feel it as I was going. I'm like, I am just lagging a little bit here, and I'm like, pick it up, Brian, pick it up, and it's just like, nope, not gonna do it. Just get your goods and go home. I'm like, alright. We went home. We made it home, at least. Alright, Des Reggae, Poppin' Music 7. Okay, wow, we're going back to the we're visiting the past. A 44. Ooh, excuse me. Do I want to try a 44? So what, did I pass a 42 earlier, right? Like that was a thing?
Okay.
Let's try it.
Okay.
I don't like my chances, but, you know. Never get better if you don't try.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, that was a bomb. Well, I swear, all of these songs where it starts out really slow, and I set the speed to like my normal speed for the faster part, and it's like I kind of get into the rhythm, right, of reading it slow, and then when it speeds up, even though it's now at the speed that I normally read at, it feels way faster, and I'm like, help. The left. This sucks. It has a weirdo strict timing compared to all the other songs. Interesting. I am curious. Okay, well, I'm out of time, so I'm just gonna play this. But I swear I saw a 100-second kitchen battle in the last two streams, so either Peace or Usaneko. Maybe I'm crazy.
Are you ready?
No more. Maybe I was, or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was Love Love Sugar. I know they're not the same song, but maybe I got it confused in my head. That's also a thing I would do.
Thank you for playing.
I don't know. Anyway, I don't think I missed any other requests. If you got any, hit me. Gosh, how long have I been on? Wow, 2 hours already? Time flies. Well, again, I'm having that issue too, right? Where the last couple of streams I've had other people on, so it's like I get to take breaks, right, between sets. Whereas this one, I'm just kind of like going. Oh no, Jay Coppo, you missed the bus. Oh, I'm sorry. Snow Prism. She's dropping out to go to my house right now. Play Poppin' forever. I feel like that would be the name of a Poppin' game. Just Poppin' music forever. A lot less downtime between sets nowadays. Well, you weren't here earlier when I went when I think I was talking for a good 15 or 20 minutes toward the beginning of the stream. But oh wow, we're getting kidnapped to a basement. That sounds ominous. But yeah, whatever, come on visit. Also, can I get my pants back? Again, out of context, this all sounds terrible. Good lord. Everybody's getting kidnapped to a basement. Stealing
確認でき
pants.
たよ。暗証番号を入力してね。
Oh wow. I just like stretched and I felt my back crack like, I don't know, 6 times. Oh. I
ゲームの始め方を選ん
also
でね。
know men in real life now.
OK。
And I would like to go to Chicago, but I haven't been in a long time. I used to go all the time. I used to go to Chicago, I feel like, at least once every maybe 3 months or so. But I don't think I've been there in like 9 months right now.
OK。OK。遊ぶモードを選んでね。
You live in California? I haven't been to California in even longer. I think the last time I was in California was like 2017 or 18, something like that, I think.
キャラクターを選んでね。
We went to TwitchCon that year. That was interesting.
OK。プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
Anyway, what am I looking for? I'm looking for... Shit, we are rolled all the way back. Rolled all the way off. Crispy Joy Box. Sunny Park. Got it. Near. I should have asked you what level it was. This got asked for also. I think, right? No. Okay. Well, we're here. Cool.
Okay.
Abation. We do work conventions, but we don't do any in Chicago. I used to do Anime Central, though. Like, it's been probably 15 years since I did an Anime Central. But video games cause violence. I know, look, I'm just beating the crap out of all these pop-kuns. Realist, you don't know if you'll ever go to the States. Had a few opportunities because the university decided against it. Yeah, well, now's not a great time. Unfortunately. If I go to Chicago, bring you a bunch of big golly prawns from Saraga. I can't believe there's no place in Chicago that would have that. Like it, I find it difficult to believe that Chicago would have anything that Indianapolis, or that Indianapolis would have anything that Chicago would not. But yes, I could do that for you. I don't mind doing that for you. Okay. Well, I guess I'm here for right now.
Here we go.
Out of time, doing stuff.
Are you ready?
Oh. It felt doable for a while there, and then not, and then not, and then it wasn't.
プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
Cockroach in hotel discovered right before leaving. Oh no! No more milk tea. Disable the stack in Hoppin' 10. Oh wow. We're rolling back. Am I gonna get there? Did I miss it? Did I miss it, or was I not there yet?
Here we go.
Guess we get to do this. Oh, shoulders
Are
dead,
you ready?
arms heavy. What was the rating on it on Disable the Stack, Zerko?
Thank you for playing.
All right, looks like hello.
確認できたよ。暗証番号を入力してね。
So we got Disable the Stack, we got the U-Bot mix from the movie, and there I thought I saw another one. Sweetie Pie said something. Chat in the CS4.
ゲ
Okay.
ームの始め方を選んで OK。欲しい。
so well on these events. And by so well, I mean not at all.
ノーマルモードキャラクターを選んでね OK プレイしたい曲を選んでね
Okay, you said I went past it. There it is. Got it.
OK OK
I was like, there shouldn't be that many songs going back this far.
Here we
Usually
go.
the older ones, it's like they cut more, right? So I just was going
you
too fast, I
ready?
guess. Yikes. That was one of those, I'm not playing this well, but also it's GABA, so it's like, yeah, that kind of sounds right. I am tired. I am tired. I'm like playing this many sets in a row without any breaks. It is
プレイしたい曲を選んでね
not the easiest. Oh, and I see your comment back there, J Capo. Prawns are half the price as Chicago. That I definitely believe. Chicago stuff is expensive. Although stuff around here has not been as cheap as it used to be. All right, so the CS folder, huh? Blah blah blah. Is that? No. How? Which one is the CS folder? I forget. Oh, and you're leaving. Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to do this again. Oh, and I fucked up.
なるほど頑張るぞ頑張るぞ
Anyway, see you next time. I'm gonna let it retire because I'm not gonna be able to pass it, and I don't have the energy to try it again right now. I forget which of those sorts is the
Here we go!
I forget which of the sorts is CS sort.
Are you ready?
I'm watching it in the stream monitor. Goodbye. Bad. Retire? Yes. We did it.
Oh, God. プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
Okay, there was another from Pop in the movie. The movie. And you said it's a 38. Is this the one? Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Let's not
Okay.
match.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Whew.
New record.
Okay, so you said Cha 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 has a 37 on Hyper, but where Sweetie Pie said it was it's in CS, and I don't remember which sort is CS sort. Or is it just stashed in there with the 10 anyway?
Game の始め方を選んで OK!
spending all my money. Should I actually try and solve one of these riddles? Does anybody know? I could... you could do that as a request. I'll pick it and then you can tell me what to actually play to do it. And then we can see it. So the CS category is just this? Okay, cool. And then, you said it's a 37. There it is. Okay. Get there eventually. Thanks for the help! Thank you for helping me with my terminal illiteracy. Never walk away. Never walk away. They always get you with that. I'll never learn. It's fine. Used to it. Alright, where are we at here? Carnival. Violently car racing. Wow, okay. You said it's a 41, okay. Okay. Why the car is violently? I don't know. So it snowed here today, and I was, I've got 24 seconds to tell a story. Dumb story time! So I was cooking breakfast in the kitchen this morning, and I made bacon, and I keep smelling bacon, because I think it's probably, like, in my hair or something, and that keeps distracting me. I'm, like, playing, and it's like, oh, bacon. but I looked out the window and there was a minivan towing a car that had been wrecked.
Okay.
Down the street in my neighborhood. I don't know.
Okay.
That's the whole story. It's just unusual. I guess the unusual part of it was just that it was a minivan that was doing the towing. Not like a tow truck. And I'm guessing that the car had gotten, you know, slid on some ice or snow or something and went...
Are you
Because the
ready?
whole front of it was just mashed. I'm glad that it did the speed up gradually. That helped actually a lot. Obviously I didn't pass it, but it wasn't like when I was complaining earlier about like getting used to going slow and then by the time it speeds up to the speed that I would normally read at, it feels too fast. Because at least at that time it gradually went up there. It felt right. It was just like the pattern was just too difficult for me.
プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
All right, what last one in Kaimei Riddles? A bunch of Greek letters. Okay, cool. Christ. 44, huh? Okay. Not many people stream pop music on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, well, I mean, let's be real, right? Not that many people probably can. This is the boss song? Oh, great. Well,
Okay.
time for Brian to die. Die in the game, at least. Hopefully not actually die. I got things to do still.
Here we
Jay
go.
Capo, man, was the snow why you missed the bus? Was that the factor? Was that a factor?
Are you ready?
I need to go clear my driveway. not great at holds already, and that was a lot of them. At least I had a bar at the end. A little bit. I obviously didn't pass, but that was a lot better than I was expecting to do. At least. I'll give myself that. It's read as Dogma? Oh, cute. Oh wait, a thing happened. Thing happens. Yay!
Thank you for playing.
Oh. So does anybody know like how to like any of the riddles? If you do, clue me in, right? Tell me which one to pick. And then like what I'm supposed to do to make it go, and then I'll actually get to see one do a thing, I guess. I suppose I could look it up. That would be the way to do it, but I'm hoping one of you maybe knows things, 'cause you often do. When I choose one character, the short riddles are hidden. One final set. Normally that doesn't happen. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how it works. I feel like when I was playing this, when it was active in the arcade, I feel like I accidentally did a riddle at some point, but I don't remember what happened, and I don't remember what I did. But anyway, yeah, I think that's probably a good idea, Zerko. One more set. Ow. It's getting close to 3 hours, and actually, it's past the cat's snack time, so I should probably go give them that, and they'll be happy. And I am definitely also just kind of like, my arms are getting to be kind of jelly, because, you know, I've been playing solidly for, you know, a few hours now, and y'all are picking some hard songs that I'm, you know, that are out of my range too, so I'm like, woof. It's definitely, I can definitely feel it in like my neck and shoulders. It just feel kind of tight. And then like my arms, like this feels hard, because it's like, oh, why are my arms so heavy now? But they're just tired. It's like, oh, you need to hold them up? Haha, just kidding. Okay. See, look at you all. 42, 44. Good lord. Alright, well,
確認できたよ。
since we're
暗証番号を
we're
入力して
punishing Brian today, right? That's what's happening. It's fine.
ゲームの始め方を選んでね。OK。
You'll be gentle next time. A masochist and... See, no, it's a masochist if you're punishing yourself. If you're punishing me, then I think that makes you a sadist. So let's knock out Cyber Gakuku. 24 in 11. Okay. So you said it's hyper. Is this it? Is this the one? You meant 12. Okay, I was like. There it is.
Okay. Okay.
Shake it off. Oh, huge speed range, of course, because why not?
Here we go.
Why not punish Brian a little bit more? It's fine.
Are you ready?
Not a chance. Not even a chance. Hey, at least the bads were the least amount. And I had a combo of some amount. So, it could have been worse. Could have been better, but it could have been worse.
プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
Alright, I guess I'm saving Kao Ali's song for last. Play pop music to exercise your arm. Could you imagine doing it with like weights on your wrist? That'd be crazy. Is there a... I don't think there's a third request out there, is there? There's the one for final stage. Ooh, this is here, and I like this. So we'll do this, because it's here.
Okay.
And I enjoy this song.
Here we go. Are you ready?
That felt pretty good. Mostly cools. Yeah?
Nice play!
Yeah. Not my best, but decent, decent, decent. Okay. Last stage.
プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
あの日君のことを知ってから世界
今弾けるスター
This is it, right? I think I tried this earlier. But we'll do it, we'll do it.
Okay.
Oh, you said it's up one more from this? The next one up above this? Well, hey, wait. Maybe we'll get extra stage and we'll do that then.
Here we go.
And if not, then one song. I don't know.
Are you ready?
And then I think I earned extra stage? It says extra here. Hey!
プレイしたい曲を選んでね。
Thanks, that's helpful. So, do this one. This is the one, right? Yes? Good. I have 49 seconds. I'll wait for a confirmation so that I don't screw it up. This one, okay. Last song. Great, 42. Let's go.
Okay.
Go, go, go.
Okay.
Oh. feels very epic. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Here we go.
Was not expecting.
Are you ready?
Yikes, I felt like I was close. Then I looked down and I was like, where's my bar? Oh well.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was cool. I'll have to work on that one though. Yeah, that whole intro thing was pretty it was pretty hype. I was like, "Oh, okay. Stuff happening. Exciting." All right. Well, I think that's going to do it for me. Wow, that was a full 3-hour one. Whew. Feels like it. Holy crap. I'm going to have to take a sit down and maybe take a shower. I'm kind of feel a little sweaty actually. That was a workout. What was I talking about? Like the physicality of this game? No joke at all. But yeah. Yep. Next one should be Unilab, and then we'll probably wrap up this series for a while. Glad to. I'm glad that I got to come back and pick up where I left off, because I feel like I did pop in. Gosh, it's been like 3 or 4 years ago, right? And then it's like a lot of other stuff happened in between, and then like finally got back to it. But anyway, hold on, let me push this button and then push this button. Yay, okay, cool. But oh boy, look at you plotting how to torture me on the next stream. Well, we'll get there. That's probably going to be... You glad you found this channel? Well, I'm glad you found it too. But anyway, yeah. What is this pose? This is me with my brain sucker. Just. But what time does the stream usually start? That's a great question. The stream usually starts at the time that it starts. I am the worst. I am the worst about keeping any kind of schedule. Like I don't know. So I'd like to try and stream again tomorrow, but I don't know if I'm gonna make it. But maybe, hopefully on Tuesday. I usually try and start like between like 5 and 7ish or so Eastern time, but that is not a, I would say historically that seems like when I start the most often. But is that a schedule? Is that a pattern? Is that a guarantee? No, it really isn't. I do try and do some like later night or earlier streams, sometimes to pick up people, like overseas and other time zones. But the most often is usually kind of like late evening, early night time. That way. So, and then try and go for about 3 hours or so. So it's like 5, 6, 7 or 7, 8, 9, something in that range type of thing. But like what day? I wish I could tell you. I used to be good about well, no, I was never good. I used to be better about scheduling a day, but if you noticed, like this stream literally got put on the schedule, and then like 2 minutes later it started. So good planning, Brian. Good job. You did it. So I wish I could tell you better, but that's my general my general plan is usually like late evening, early night, but I've over-explained it, and I'm sorry. But yeah, anyway. Okay, well, I am going to... you've been requesting songs since 1 a.m. Is worth it? Okay, so it's late for you right now. So you're... Shoot. So if it's... So you're probably like somewhere in Europe, I'm guessing? Oh, and 9 p.m. for you. So you're only an hour ahead of me. So you're like, what's only 1 hour ahead of me? That would have to be either like someplace in Canada or someplace in South America, I guess. I'm trying to think like mathematically. I was trying to make a pun on mathematically, but use map in there. Mathematically? I don't know. Mapably? In Latin America. Really south part. Okay. Yeah, so... I'm just trying to think, because I know, like, there is no more U.S. time zones, further east than Eastern time where I am. So, that would be... I knew it would have to be, what do you call... It would have to be either Canada or somewhere in South America. But, or Latin America. Yeah. Makes sense. And then I was right, Finland, so yes, somewhere in Europe. I was just trying to guess by time zones. It's like, this will put you in this general area. But, alright, well, thanks for joining me on this stream. Appreciate you all showing up. Hope you had a good time. Thanks for the great requests. Had a lot of fun, even though I got wrecked a few times. But definitely got to see some songs that I'm sure I wouldn't have picked on my own, and many of them were great, and I enjoyed them. So we'll see you on the next one for Unilab is the plan. And yeah, good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye bye.
都会森閉ざされたいぶかげな洋館に吊るされたヒゲ帽子アクセサリーをつけた4人の色づきの緑空赤白見つける残されたダイイングメッセージこの中にいるかくむしる頬髪を振り乱しながら口笛を鳴らして駆け回れ足で真実を探して謎を明かせ流れた彼が鍵だ緑めくたい空色の花から赤い眼鏡白黒タブ誰だ響く鐘4人だけ残されたのなら見つけたぞ犯人はあなただ暴かれた嘘にゲットで崩さない謎は解けたかきむしる頬髪を振り乱しながら口笛鳴らしてそうかね影と君思う今どこにもいない過ぎ去る季節